Tech and clips.
Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be checking out the song titled Away from the Sun by the band 3 Doors Down. You guys already know we lost a legend, one of the best new rock vocalists, and I've personally heard, Brad Arnold. I mean, he passed away a couple of days ago, and I mean, it really hit me, I have to say. Brings me back to checking some of the songs that I haven't heard from 3 Doors Down, just like a tribute sort of thing. Yeah, this was suggested, and about to check it out. I've not really heard this song. I have the lyrics pulled up as always, and we're gonna watch the video, listen to the song, and I'll give my honest take about it. Let's take a listen, guys. Rest in peace to Brad Arnold. Let's go. Yeah, this is nice. Very nice, actually.
It's down to this. I've got to make this life make sense.
Okay.
Can anyone tell what I've done?
Wow,
I miss the life.
sounds good.
I miss the colors of the world. Can anyone tell where I am? 'Cause now again I found myself so far down, away from the sun that shines into the darkest place. I'm so far down, away from the sun again. Away from the sun again.
The sun.
I'm over this. I'm tired of living in the dark. Can anyone see me down here? The feeling's gone. There's nothing left to lift me up.
Yeah.
Back into the world I know. And now again I found myself so far down, away from the sun that shines into the darkest place. I'm so far down, away from the sun that shines to light the way for me to find my way back into the arms that care about the ones like me. I'm so far down, away from the sun again. Oh no, yeah, oh no. It's down to this. I've got to make this life make sense, and now I can't tell what I've done. And now again I found myself so far down, away from the sun that shines to light the way for me. And now again I found myself so far down, away from the sun that shines into the darkest place. I'm so far down, away from the sun that shines to light the way for me to find my way back into the arms that care about the ones like me. I'm so far down, away from the sun again. Oh no, yeah, I'm gone.
Okay, guys. Yeah, so that was 3 Doors Down, Away from the Sun. I mean, hearing this song for the first time, what immediately hit me is how quietly powerful this song is. I mean, it doesn't rush, it doesn't scream for attention. It just I mean, just sits with you. The instrumentation is beautifully restrained. Soft and almost melancholic. Guitar tones. Float over a steady, grounded rhythm section. I mean, there's nothing flashy here, and I feel like, that's the point. I mean, the arrangement feels intentional, like it's given the lyrics space to actually breathe all the way through. The song slowly builds emotionally rather than musically, which to me makes it feel incredibly personal. There's a weight in the atmosphere, almost like a gray sky kind of mood, but it never collapses into hopelessness. It feels reflective, not defeated. For the vocal performance, Brad Arnold's voice to me, is the emotional anchor, of this particular track. I love the way he doesn't oversing, he doesn't, dramatize. Instead, he delivers the lyrics, with a raw sincerity that, feels, lived in. There is a subtle rasp, a wariness, and honesty that I feel like, makes the performance, feel so real. Like he's not performing at you, but talking with you. For a first listen, I mean, his vocal tone immediately stands out as one of those voices you trust. It sounds like someone who's been through things and isn't pretending otherwise. Lyrically, this particular song feels like a song about isolation, a bit of struggle, and trying to find your way back when life has knocked you off course. It definitely captures that emotional space where you are not completely broken, but you are definitely not okay either. What I love is that this song doesn't offer easy answers. It just acknowledges the feeling, and sometimes that's more powerful than any motivational message. Yeah. Like I said from the beginning, we lost a legend, Brad Arnold. Listening to this song now, it's impossible not to appreciate what Brad Arnold has given to rock music. His voice isn't about technical perfection. It's about connection. Songs like Away from the Sun show why Three Doors Down resonated so deeply with people in the early 2000s, and still do today. I feel like Brad has always sung like someone who deeply understands pain, resilience, and hope coexisting in the same breath. So yeah, whether fans are revisiting these songs during tough times, or discovering them for the first time, his voice has been a constant companion for millions, and that's a legacy that speaks louder than any chart position. Yeah, that's just a small tribute to Brad Arnold. May he so rest in peace. Yes. Once again, for a first time listen, Away from the Sun feels timeless. It's definitely emotional without being manipulative, simple without being boring, and sincere without trying too hard. This is one of those songs that doesn't need multiple listens to actually land. It hits you quietly, and it stays with you long after it ends. Yes, I loved it. Let me know down in the comment section. Let me know if you want me to do more reactions to Three Doors Down, just to keep Brad's memory alive. Please shoot me some more suggestions, and I'll definitely do that. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to like the video, comment, share all the good stuff. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. Join the family. All love, no negativity up in here. My name is Philip. On to the next music reaction. Take care, stay safe, and then peace out.